ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jean-Philippe. Welcome to the Haitian Caribbean Community News. As usual, we are here to report back to you on some interesting events happening in various Caribbean communities in South Florida. Here are the topics that we will cover in our news today. We're going to take a little trip to the Turks and Caicos Islands, where a conch farm chairman has been removed from his position. Jamaica's 50th year independence is right around the corner, and the party has already started. Last weekend, there were some famous Jamaican artists performing right in your neighborhood. Speaking of celebrities, the famous Zouk singer Eric Virgal was in town last week and spoke to one of our collaborators. President Barack Obama visited South Florida last week, and we have all the inside scoop on that. You'll find out more later on. Also, breaking news in Haiti right now, the Haitian Prime Minister has resigned from his position on Friday after being in office in less than 5 months. I also remind you that our schedule has changed. Your Caribbean Community News will air every day at 7 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 7 p.m. I see you soon after this break. On February 23rd, President Barack Obama visited South Florida. A lot of his supporters from various communities in Miami were there to support him. In Miami, many Haitian personalities were also present. President Obama was highly praised by his audience after giving a persuasive speech.
The reason you got involved is not because of people. The reason you got involved was because we had a shared vision about what America could be, what America should be. We had an idea of a shared vision of an America in which everybody who works hard, everybody who has a vision of where they want to take their life, they can succeed. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter what your name is. That idea that if you worked hard and took responsibility, that you could buy a home, send your kids to college, and retire with dignity and respect. But the message I have for you is that because of you, that change that you believed in has begun to happen. As tough as these last 3 years have been, think about everything that we've accomplished together. Because of you, we averted the Great Depression. When I took office, 750,000 jobs were being lost every month. Last month, we gained 250,000 jobs. Because of you, there are millions of people around the country who didn't have health care and either already have health care or will soon have health care and will never again have to think about going bankrupt just because they get sick. That happened because of you.
A member of Obama for America, Dr. Jean-Philippe, and also organizer of one of the many events organized for the president, talked a bit to our collaborator, Elizabeth Guerin, about President Obama's involvement in the Haitian community.
I think as a community, we're demanding much more of this president than we have of any other president previously. You can go to the White House website to see what concrete steps have been done by this administration for Haiti and the Haitian people. And again, I go back to organizing. If we're an organized community and we have things that we could all agree on, then we can ask this administration to engage on that level and in that way. I think the reality of staying home, of bitching, of saying what wasn't done or what could have been done better is completely unhelpful. I think what you have to do is come together, organize. You may disagree with a bunch of things, and I think there's no question about that. I mean, in my own profession and in my own life, there are things that I would have done differently if I had the opportunity. And again, this isn't a dictatorship. This guy couldn't just do whatever he wants, right? We have to remember that. The other side is a party of no. It's not a party of trying to figure out a compromise and a way to move forward, right? So my sense is that as a community, and if we're talking about the Haitian community, we need to organize. There are a lot of things that we could agree on. And as an organized community, we can talk about the things that we believe are good, are worth it, and we ask them to pursue on our behalf. But until you organize, c'est pas l'empile. If you're going to your brother's house or your cousin's house or your best friend's house on Friday night and saying that the Obama administration didn't do X, Y, and Z, it doesn't move the ball forward. The answer is to come together and try to move the ball forward together as a community. And to me, that's what it's about. How do we organize? How do we come together to really make positive change for the 10 million plus people in that country? Until we do that, talking a lot and being angry at particular issues is completely unhelpful. C'est ça chose nous c'est Obama. L'autre moun yo fou, l'autre moun yo pas intéressé dans pays noir, yo pas intéressé dans bénéfice peuple haïtien.
The band Jaffe was part of the One Love Nutri Fest, which took place at the Grand Central Park in Miami earlier this month.